Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of the Millionaire Pickers. You know, we're here at King Richard's in Whittier, California, and it's all about going from the gold rush to the old rush. It's here where people are getting antiques, vintage things, picking them, flipping them, and making a profit. Watch how we talk to these vendors and actual footage of them making us some money. We'll be right back.
In 1848, there was a stampede called the Gold Rush. Workers abandoned their jobs, and thousands rushed to the goldfields for a piece of the action. Now work is scarce and companies are moving overseas. Families are struggling to pay their bills. There's a new trend, and people are striking it rich for rusty piles of antiquity and long-forgotten heirlooms. This new phenomenon is called the Old Rush.
We're still at King Richard's down in Whittier, California, but today I wanted to introduce you to one of the vendors that actually own this spot, who is a picker that turns junk and vintage and antique into a good profit. So let's meet our owner. Come on over here. I want you to tell everybody your name.
My name is Irma Harden.
Okay, Irma. So let me ask you, you got a gorgeous spot right here. Okay, how did you get into this?
Well,
tell them right there.
the people you hang around, you kind of...
Yeah, you kind of rub off, right?
Yeah, you rub off.
Yeah. All right, I'm used to asking the questions, but now they want me to give the answers too? You're taking stuff that you're buying at, like, where do you buy your stuff?
Garage sales, estate sales. You know, anybody who wants to throw away junk and give them to me for free or for almost nothing, I will buy it.
And then you flip it for a profit.
I flip it for a good profit.
Now here's the interesting thing. All the stuff here does not look like junk to me.
No.
This is stuff that I want to buy.
That's
you know?
right. It's all quality stuff.
Exactly. And here's the thing about it. You have a built-in market. People are looking to buy this.
Yes, they are.
And this is why this industry is so hot. It's like what Mike Wolf says on the American Pickers, okay? He said, this is stone cold cool stuff, man. Now, here's the thing about this. You have some secrets, right?
Yes.
Because you see, when any industry comes in, you have to know what you're doing, you have to have a system, and then you have to have some mentors. And that's what the Millionaire Pickers is all about. Finding you a mentor to how to take stuff that you can flip and pick and profit from. So, if you could tell the audience one secret that you're using to flip your stuff, tell us about it. And I think it has to do with the watch.
Yes, it does.
Now, you got to listen to this because this is hot stuff.
Okay, if you buy $200 from my beautiful booth,
Look at
it
this.
could be one item, it could be combined. But if you buy $200 worth of my at my spot, I'll give you a free, beautiful gold tone costume jewelry watch, and it's not a cheap watch.
Did you get that? Say that again.
So if you buy $200 from my booth, it could be one item or it could be combined. You get a free gold tone costume jewelry watch, and it's not ugly, it's not used, it's brand new.
So they get it absolutely free by spending a certain amount of money.
That's right.
That's called marketing extraordinaire. If you take these kind of strategies, apply them to your business, you will be an entrepreneur in 2013 and turn your finances in the right way. Hey, I'm Don Boyer with the Millionaire Pickers saying we'll see you next time. All right, here we are. We're continuing our journey at King Richard's, and there are absolutely treasures here in this building. You talk about an industry that is an absolute treasure island. Well, when you become a picker and a flipper for profit, this is exactly what you have. This is your boat to Treasure Island. Get it in this industry right now while it is red hot, okay? And people are making a profit. In fact, right now I see one of my fellow pickers. I'm going to go over there and talk to him. Joshua, my friend,
Don,
it's good seeing you again.
Great
I'm doing well. Listen, right now we're talking to the audience about being a picker and a flipper for profit.
Yeah.
And right now it is red hot. So let me tell you this. You've been a picker for a long time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Quite a while.
Taking people's, what they would sometimes call junk.
Yep.
But it's another man's treasure.
Darn right.
Okay, and then the best thing is you make a profit on it.
All the time.
So let me ask you, tell the audience what you think is an insider's secret on how to become a profitable picker.
Okay. You always got to make sure that you're on the edge of what is the next thing someone wants to buy. I would start with, let's say you're walking in a place like this with all this stuff. Well, what's the number one tool? Do you have a phone on you?
I do.
Okay, let me see your phone.
All right. Hold on here now. We got it here somewhere. Where's the cameraman?
Okay, well, if you don't have a phone, let's just say...
Cameraman. Okay, the questions, the answers. Now you're asking me for the phone? Would someone throw me a bone here?
You want to be online so that when you walk into a place like this, you go online, guess what you do? Go to eBay, go to different places, and you do your price comparisons. Let's say this item's worth, let's say they're asking $100 for it, fictitiously, right?
Okay, $100.
Let's say $100.
Okay,
Then you look
got it.
online, let's say it's worth $200. Guess
Okay.
what? You know what you want to buy, don't you?
Okay, so what you're looking for is you're looking for things that are online. You buy them at a certain spot.
A discount.
Okay, at a discount, right?
Right.
And now you're going to flip it for a
Buy
profit.
low, sell high. Still the same old standard applies.
That's what they did in Pharaoh's day.
that's right. Come on,
right?
come on.
You buy low and you sell,
sell
high.
high.
But here's the greatest thing about this. In this industry, okay, people traditionally with a business needed $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 to start. Here you can start
not
with
the
almost
case
zero. Yeah, what? You go in your garage to start off. That's your inventory. Are you kidding me? That's your
I can give you an
inventory right
example.
there.
Just happened to me recently.
Okay.
I went to a garage sale, okay? Pile of junk sitting there. What they call junk.
Right.
Okay? I grabbed one ring out of there. 25 cents. That's all she wanted for it. I sold it for $100 the next week.
I love that.
Okay? That's a pretty good markup, don't you think?
Yep, exactly.
Anyway.
And you know, here's the great thing about this industry that you're talking about is that when you buy inventory, you can enjoy it and then you sell it.
Come on.
Right?
Come on.
I tell my wife that all the time. Never get emotionally attached for anything because it has a price tag,
That's
man.
right. That's right, man.
Right?
I worked for a guy one time and said, everything's for sale.
Everything is for sale, right? All right, well, this has been Joshua. He's a fellow picker. It has been awesome. We'll see you next time on the Millionaire Pickers.
Good to see you, Don.
I'm Don Boyer, your Millionaire Picker. Hey, are you ready to have an extraordinary life in 2013? Well, let me ask you some questions. Are you sick and tired of being broke? Especially in today's economy? I don't blame you. But I've got some great news for you. You can absolutely take control of 2013 and turn your finances around and allow yourself to create any kind of economy that you want. Maybe some of you have went to Barnes & Noble and you've read the book, The American Pickers. Well, if you haven't read their book, I'm sure that you've seen their weekly program. Do you know right now that picking, flipping, selling vintage and antiques things is the hottest trend going on in America? Not only in America, but globally. Here's the interesting thing about picking and why it's so hot and in demand. In fact, even celebrities are getting into this picking craze. Now, 15 years ago, if you wanted to start a legitimate business, you needed about $10,000 or $15,000 capital, which was not a lot of money, but you could launch it on what would be called a shoestring. Well, 10 or 15 years ago, the average middle-class American had $15,000 on a credit card or in the bank that they can use so that they can launch some kind of business. But today, in this economy, a lot of people don't have $10,000 or $15,000 sitting in the cookie jar. So what happened was 10 or 15 years ago, you had a market about this big. But in today's economy, when people are getting into this craze about picking that causes you really virtually zero to get into, the market has drastically expanded. So what's happened now is you can literally launch a picking business with the things that are in your garage. People all over the globe, especially here in America, is jumping on this craze and making an extraordinary living and a very successful business. Now, there's a couple of things that you need to do. Number one, you have to understand what this industry is. You understand how it works. You have to have a system, and you have to have a model. Listen, right now in this industry, it's a lot of fun. It's like the wild, wild west, okay? It is ground floor opportunity that everybody and anyone can get into craze. Listen, you don't have to start off full-time. You can do this on a part-time basis and bring in an extra $1,000 a month into your household. Not only that, it is a ton of fun. And the characters in it, man, who needs Hollywood? All right, so when you come back down, there's a couple things that you need. First of all, you need a online presence, meaning that you need somewhere virtually to start flipping the things that you're selling. Now, everybody knows about eBay, and eBay is a great source. However, it has its, watch this, profitable limitations. What you need to find is a virtual way to flip your product for the most profit. One of those key areas is what's called the Antique Virtual Mall. And over the next few weeks, I'm going to be coming here and telling you about how you can learn how to turn your junk into treasure. I'm Don Boyer. I'll talk to you next time.